One night, a few miles from Boston in Massachusetts, Tom took a shortcut through an inlet widening several miles into the interior of the county from Charles Bay. When passing the swamp, it was really dark because of the great gloomy pines and hemlocks that were almost 90 feet tall. While Tom was walking, he noticed water snakes and bullfrogs, but nothing feared Tom. But when his walking stick got stuck on something, things changed, moving dirt to find out what he had come upon. A skull it was, he found.
What are you doing on my grounds?
Your grounds? No more your grounds than mine. These grounds belong to Deacon Peabody.
Deacon's dead. Look yonder and see how he's faring. He's just ready for burning. Looks like he'll have a good stock of firewood for winter.
What right do you have to cut his timber?
The right of a prior claim. These woods belonged to me before one of your whiteface race set foot upon its soil.
Who are you, if I may be so bold?
Oh, I go by many names. But in this neighborhood, I'm known as the Black Woodsman.
He was not prone to let his wife into the confidence, but as this was an uneasy secret, he willingly shared it with her. All her avarice was awakened at the mention of the hidden gold she had urged her husband to comply with the black man's terms. The next evening she set off again for the swamp with her apron heavily laden. Such according to the most authentic old story she was that was all to be found on Tom's wife. He had probably attempted to deal with the black man as she had been accused to deal with her husband, but though a female scold is generally considered a match for the devil, yet in the instant she appeared to have had the worst of it. She must have died game.
You'll open a broker shop in Boston next month.
I'll do it tomorrow if you wish.
You'll lend money for 2% a month.
I'll charge 4.
You'll extort bonds, foreclose mortgages, and drive merchants to bankruptcy.
I'll drive them to the...
You are the user of my money. When will you want the rhino?
this very night.
Done.
Done.
At this point in time of public distress did Tom Walker set up as usher in Boston. His door was soon thronged by customers. The needy and the adventurous, the gambling specters, the dreaming land jobbers, the thriftless tradesmen, the merchants with cracked credit, in short, everyone driven to raise money by desperate means, and desperate sacrifices hurried to Tom Walker. Thus Tom was the universal friend of the needy, and acted like a friend in need. That is to say, he always exacted good pay and good security. In portions to the distress of the applicants was the hardness of his terms. He accumulated bonds and mortgages and gradually squeezed his customers closer and closer, and served them at length dry as a sponge from his door.
Charity begins at home. I must take care of myself through these hard times.
You've already made enough money out of me.
The devil will take me if I committed sin.
Tom, you're come for.
The story all starts when a middle-aged man named Tom took a shortcut to get home to his argumentative wife when a dark figure appeared from behind. After having a conversation with the dark figure, he realized it was the devil. Then he goes home to tell his wife. They argue about it until dark, and she goes into the woods to make the deal with the devil.
A few days later, he goes out to look for her because she hadn't been home. Tom finds an apron hung from a tree with a few of her organs in it. Tom then proceeds to make the deal with the devil. Tom begins to bankrupt people and is the usurer for the devil. The devil comes to Tom after trying to keep him away for a long time, and Tom is never seen again.